I don't know if you saw that from the GoPro footage, but the moment the bear showed up, the camera completely froze. I was almost 100% sure that we won't get the links. It's the wolf. Hi, today we're starting off the day here at the Lynx enclosure. I didn't film myself when we arrived because it was complete darkness. So yeah, now it's about 1 hour before the sunrise, and we have all our gear ready and we are waiting quietly in the hide. We're still hoping to film it. We haven't had any luck in the last few days, so maybe today is the day. Again, no luck today with the lynx, but the sunrise was amazing, so beautiful. Alright, we walked to the other side of the park, to the brown bear enclosure, and just as we arrived, we noticed that the bear was outside, out of his den, which hasn't happened for the last 3 days since we are here. And so yeah, I just quickly took the equipment out of the backpack and set it up, because I didn't want to miss it. And now he walked up here, behind the trees, behind the rocks, and well, I'm waiting with my camera. Everything is ready and I hope I get a photo or two. Just as the bear started walking towards us, I focused my camera and started taking photos. After the first photo, the camera froze and stopped responding. Luckily, my dad was standing about 20 meters away from me and was successfully filming from his angle, while I was quickly trying to figure out what is wrong. Alright, it's working. This has never happened to me before, so it's extremely unfortunate that it happened in this exact moment. The brown bear is the largest European predator. 90% of his diet is plant-based. They spend the winter hibernating in their den. Winter is also when mothers give birth to cubs. You can tell it's conserving energy by the way it moves. Because the winter isn't as harsh as it used to be, the bears occasionally come out of their dens and try to find some food. That was insane. Amazing. I don't know if you saw that from the GoPro footage, but the moment the bear showed up, the camera completely froze. I focused on him, and when I shot the first picture, the screen completely froze and there was a pixelated line going through the viewfinder, and it looked like split screen, like the upper part and the lower part weren't from the same image. I immediately turned off the camera in hope that it would reset, but it didn't. So I pulled off my glove and took the battery out. I don't know if it was fast and quick, but in my mind I was rushing. So yeah, when I put the battery back in, the camera started working and I quickly started taking pictures and then switched to video mode and also got some footage. It's the first time that we've seen the bear in the 3 days out of 4, and I'm very happy that it started working again and that I got some footage. We decided to try our luck with the lynx in the other location. Here, 3 lynxes share the same enclosure, but in the wild, the lynx spends most of his life alone. They only look for mates once per year, between February and March or early April. Lynx is the largest European cat. They mostly hunt at night, preying on deer, rabbits, and small rodents. What's interesting is that the lynx is at the top of the food chain, meaning it doesn't have a natural predator. The rare exceptions are only wolf packs. The time we spent with the lynx was short, but we were fortunate as they were very active. One of them looked like it had sudden bursts of energy as it was running and jumping around, and the other was marking the stump while walking past it. I was almost 100% sure that we won't get the lynx, but then just the last rays of light, evening light, and then 3 of them showed up, and I think we got some amazing footage. Now we are walking towards the wolf enclosure. We have maybe 10 minutes of light left before it gets too dark to film, and we plan to use it well, hopefully. Okay, let's go. Wolves live in packs. They have an elaborate hierarchy, which enables them to survive. They are not dangerous to humans. They communicate by vocalization, barking, whimpering, growling, and howling, and by marking the territory. The wolf that we had the privilege to spend time with was just magnificent. I noticed how silently it moved through the area, making practically no noise. It was like I was observing a ghost. It showed up for a short time, took a piece of food and slowly disappeared into the forest. It was already pretty dark when we spotted it again, moving through the bushes. It looked like it was carrying some of the food, as it found a spot on the forest floor and started digging. After a few minutes, it stopped digging, filled up the hole, and then disappeared into the dense foliage. It's about half an hour after the sunset, and it's getting really cold. I'm still filming the wolf, but it's getting dark, so I won't be able to film it much longer.
After a few seconds, it showed up again, just standing there and looking around, allowing us the last glimpse of this beautiful animal before returning to the darkness of the forest.
The wolf that I was filming hid into the bushes and probably went to sleep, so we'll call it a day here. Good morning. It's our last day here in the Bavarian forest. Yesterday we were pretty successful. We managed to photograph and film the lynx, well, 3 of them, the bear and also the wolf. So for one day that was a lot of good shots. Today we will go and look out for the lynx for a bit longer to maybe get even more or better footage, and then we have a plan to go film and photograph the birds, pick up the microphones, and then leave and head home. So yeah, that's today's plan. Alright, the lynx showed up for a few minutes. He was sitting there and I got some footage. Nothing really special. I went to pick up the microphones and the battery didn't die. 2 days in freezing weather, buried in snow, and the power bank still had 15% and the microphones were recording, so I hope for some good ambience. Hey, it started snowing a little bit. Anyway, today is Saturday and there's many more people here. So the audio recording didn't go as planned. It's hard to record if there are people around, like I said in the last video. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.